Okay, let's do the mission. See if there's any more lore for people to say. Looks like there isn't.
The old ones use holograms for everything.
It let them experience a great many things.
Okay, she has more.
I wonder if it's something.
Got a minute?
Of course.
The companions, how are they doing?
Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home.
Technology.
Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
I better get going.
Let me know if you need me.
He probably has something to say. Where'd he go? Maybe he didn't have anything to say. No anything to say? Okay, let's go then.
So, we're fighting immortals.
Among Us, we're fighting Among Us. Gaia, the plan is ready.
Welcome back.
Here we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
What did that do though? Oh, and the bomb. Who's the bomb?
I like this one.
I do. I can literally see glitches in the sky. Well, I could see glitches.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Damn, that's a long time.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Wow, that's faster.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
Damn, she's smoked some weed. Let's talk to Gaia first.
I believe Varl is still waiting for you.
Talk about something else first.
As you wish.
Okay, we do get to talk.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
Well, he pretty much did. He pretty much turned himself into a god. It just so happened he turned himself into an old god instead.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Probably find that Ted caused it to end early. Cause lol.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
I'm sure she'll like that.
One more time of
So
the
our
plan.
plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
Omega.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Like, whenever I hear, like, 4.5 hours, I'm not sure whether that means 4 hours 30 minutes or 4 hours 50 minutes.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Pharaoh.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, As we now know, they are in the possession of Far Zenith. Attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Then let's go. Okay,
I'll
let's
be on
go.
my way.
I wish you safe travels.
Let's try and treat Beta's Ligma. Seems to have both of these nuts in her mouth. Because she's such a fucking beta. Oh, Beta. This is why you don't lock yourself in the room smoking the dankest
Aloy.
fuge. Hello?
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
She's gone mad. Mad with power.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Why you won't go? What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. A slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
Yeah, we'll just take 34 hours.
You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Gonna smoke some more weed now, are you?
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
We could try and open the door now. I could try the 2 codes that I picked up from the other place. Unlikely they'll work, but... Okay, so how many letters is it? It's 7. Where the fuck was it? Alright. Nope, this one isn't long enough. I don't think either of these are long enough. Oh no, this one's long enough. Okay, neither of the codes worked. But also, I feel like... I didn't expect them to work, but... worth a shot. Oh, there's a quest. Maybe to kill some furbolgs or something. Hello?
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing.
Ah, fucking hell more.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
Let's play some Strike. No.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
Okay.
I should go.
Gotta check on the
Same
others.
here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah.
Or Beta.
Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
Whoa. The
If
fuck
anyone
just
can make it
happened there?
happen, it's you, Varl.
Hope the recording's still working properly.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
We will need him to help protect Beta. Hello there.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
I'm pretty sure that the people who go into the other cauldrons are going to get captured, so we're going to have to save them, because I'm pretty sure I know a spoiler that one of them definitely gets captured.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon
Gotta
as you
check on
intend
the
to leave
others.
for Gemini,
You'll hear about it.
Got a quest?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Hopefully nothing too difficult. Because when I think about it, we kind of probably need to do your mission before we set off.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually.
True.
I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quin are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe
Not among us, though.
Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
You know what? We can do this quest later.
So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of
Damn,
course.
we need you
I'll let
alive,
you know
though.
when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I guess that we will have to do this mission because she might die.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
She might die if she's worried about her sister.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
You're
I bet
disarmed.
people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quinn ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am to Noct. I am always ready.
He's always ready
I
for
should go
combat.
get ready.
I await your orders.
Okay, we need to do our quest though, which is annoying, because I would like to set off. Hopefully it won't take long. It's gonna probably take too long, but fuck it. Where is your spot? It's not there. Why is there a mission there? Are we meant to go to the town? Yep, we're supposed to go to the town. Damn her delaying the mission. She could have given me this quest after we'd secured Hephaestus. But we can't have her being distracted on the Hephaestus mission. We need her to guard her cauldron with her life. Problem is the vault's probably going to take too long to get through. At least we hopefully won't have to talk again to like everyone in the base. Hopefully we've done with the talking. But possibly after this mission's done we might have more talking. But it gives, I suppose it gives Beta more time to read up on the what she needs to do. Maybe we can lower the time to 3.5 hours rather than 4. Trying to do the mercenary missions in less than 3 hours.
Having a good day?
Could be better. Always could be better. Hello, is there anyone in this town? Are there any humanoids here?
Here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here.
Hello, is there anyone in this town? Ooh, we haven't been inside his tent yet, I don't think.
To be in the presence of an ancestor reborn?
Hey.
Hello there.
Alva? I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on,
This
let's
wing's
go.
a force to be reckoned with.
God, her legs are even smaller than mine. So small.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Yep.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
Hopefully
It's not
burrowers.
good, whatever it is.
Hopefully burrowers
Whoa,
and not
that
them
thing
fucking
is
turtles.
huge.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find
Yes! Slivermores!
Okay. I'm with you.
Said no one ever, but I finally get a fucking Slivermore.
What is that machine?
Oh my god, I missed. Like, I actually love fighting these things. Like, they're just too fucking rare though. They should not be as rare as they fucking are. Fucking sound-based attacks. More acid. Bastard. Did you just fucking purge water me, you piece of shit? Oh crap. Bad positioning, which is annoying. Oh, so close. Doesn't matter, we can probably... Like, it probably will stay there even if we did kill it. Because of the easy... Oh, fuck.
Down it goes! Not getting in this way.
Might have collapsed when that Slither Fang came in.
Yeah, see there? Oh, a vent. That's pretty sussy. That's like Among Us.
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch on to.
Shit. Guess that was the way out then.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Damn it, how do I... You say you can't follow me there, but you've worked out how to get on top of the building. Like, how the fuck did you get up there?
I
That proves...
see a light up in that ruin.
Could be data up there. But how to reach it?
How the fuck did she climb up there?
No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
How did she get up there though? We saw her climb. How the fuck did she get up there? Why can't I just open the vent?
It's not hooking onto that.
We open it.
Oh, here.
After you.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
Less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's find that light we saw earlier.
Oh, I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun. No, I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
What? You can't do parkour?
There. The console.
Must have been what Mir found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. There's some kind of log.
Delete the database. But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
Come on.
So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quinn seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though,
Entrance is
now
blocked.
I wonder how much
Gonna
of
have
it
to
is
find another
actually
way
true.
in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way. I'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead. Up we go!
Fuck am I meant to go? There they are.
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me! How are we we going to get across?
Well, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Glenn talks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower. The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the quin. Into battle!
Up this way.
Problem is that other glint hole's gonna come back. Because of the stupid nerfs they did to hacking. Like, I don't know why they made hacking temporary.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right! Of course!
There's the
Super
tower.
easy.
Should be able to cross over.
That doesn't sound
But
good.
we are going to have to jump.
After you!
Clear some of that debris first. Okay. Should be able to make it to the other side.
I don't know, that looks like quite a distance.
Made it. Okay.
Can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
I don't think you can.
Please don't break.
Oh, but you're gonna fucking die.
Alva!
I'm okay! Wow! That would have been a long way to fall.
Yeah, you'd have died. Painfully.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Okay.